Hey everyone, my name is Will. I'm the CEO of Phonely, and today I'm extremely excited to announce that you can now accept payments inside of Phonely's platform. Today, I want to show you how you can get payments set up in literally under 2 minutes, and so that your voice AI agent is able to take payments over the phone. It's completely PCI compliant. All of the data actually leaves our system. We transfer into an isolated environment, and we can take payments on your behalf from all the major credit card carriers. Today, I'm going to be demoing how it works in just a few minutes. So to do that, let's jump right into Phonely's platform. Inside of Phonely's platform, we have the ability to create workflows, as you probably already know. Workflows allow you to define and configure what you actually want your AI to do. So they're like mini steps, mini conversations, different blocks, interactions, etc. One of the new blocks that we're adding today is the payment block. To use the payment block, let's just design a really quick call flow. Let's say that we are accepting donations for a political campaign, which is a common use case for Phonely. The way that we can do that is we can ask the customer maybe a little bit of information, ask what they're calling about. So I'm just going to type this in. And with that, you can see we're going to ask the caller what they're calling about, maybe their name. And we're going to, if they're calling about payments, we want or to make a donation, we wanted to actually be able to make the donation. So I'm just going to give me a second and I'm going to write that up. All right, we're going to use our generate with AI block here. So I told it to ask the caller the name and what they're looking to accomplish today. We have the prompt already go through. It generated some perfectly formatted conditions for the AI model to understand and converse back and forth with the caller. We are going to add a condition on this that says the caller is looking to make a donation. And once you make that condition, as you can see, we have a pop-up here. The caller is looking to make a donation. If they're looking to make a donation, in that case, then we're going to want to connect them to the payment block. And the payment block is brand new. The way that it works is it's going to connect directly into a payment processing system. We can either do Braintree or one that's generic. We can also sandbox, so you can test this out beforehand to make sure everything's going through. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to import the amount. So if they're creating a donation, we would want to ask them how much they want to donate. So to do that, what we can do is we can just gather that information in real time. So we'll gather that information from the caller right at runtime here. It's another really unique feature in Phonely is our auto gather feature. What we're going to do is we're going to say payment amount. We're going to set the format of this as a number because the currency is already formatted here. So we are going to select number. And that means that Phonely is going to automatically store this information into a number. So it's going to format it into a number so you don't have to worry about any formatting or anything custom. And then we're going to say, ask the caller how much they would like to pay. We are going to make this a required variable. We're going to confirm back with the caller so that they know that this is a required variable, so we can't move forward unless we get the actual payment amount. We're going to confirm with the caller to make sure that we have the correct amount, and we're going to create that variable. Now, that variable is able for us to simply put that in the auto gather for the amount. And so now we have a variable store that's going to basically, the caller asks to say, hey, I'm looking to make a donation. It's going to ask them how much they're looking to donate. And maybe we can even ask, what they're looking to donate or why they decided to donate today. So donation reason, this is completely optional, but we're going to put it in there anyways. All right, so we're not going to make that required. So we're just going to make an optional reason for why they're looking to donate. And we're going to put the donation reason in there. The next thing that we can do is we can select the card types that we would want to allow. So in our case, we're going to say Visa, MasterCard, American Express, but we also have the ability to do Discover, Diners Club, Mastro, JCB, Enroute, and other ones. We have a couple different token settings, which we're not going to get into this video. You can always contact our team if you have questions about this, but we're going to use a one-time token, which means that we're not reusing it over multiple transactions. We have the ability to choose a variety of different voices as well. Just so you understand, this is going to transfer into an isolated environment. So the voice will change a little bit, but customers will have the ability to type in their credit card information, or they can speak it out over the phone. That is pretty much it to create a payment on Phonely. We have the options to add additional parameters in if you want to pass metadata through or other information. But this is going to allow you to get set up to actually be able to take payments on behalf of your customers over the phone, 100% completely PCI compliant. After the payment is done, let's say that we have a situation where, for example, it airs out. So maybe the customer gets their credit card wrong a couple times or something like that, or they don't have the information. Then we can actually transfer it, escalate it over to a person. If it is successful, then what we might want to do is you might want to ask them. All right, so there we go. We have the last step in this, which is just saying, okay, payment's been done. So now what we're going to do is there's nothing else they need assistance with. So we're just going to simply end the call. And if there is something else they need assistance with, we are going to put them over there. And then we could finish building out the rest of our flow. And there you have it. In just a few minutes, you can accept payments on behalf of your customers on Phonely's platform. This is by far and away the easiest way to build a voice agent that accepts payments. And like he said, the configuration just takes a couple of minutes. If you'd like to learn more or see more information about the different capabilities that Phonely has, you can visit our website at www.phonely.ai, or you can subscribe, follow wherever this is for more information. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video, and we can't wait to see what you build and automate on Phonely's platform.